welcome back to VLR with Justin, a new one. I'm recording this episode immediately after the previous, so sorry, but once again, we're going to have camera issues, so let's proceed with which of the doors we'll be going through.
They're open! We need to hurry!
Indeed.
Who's going to go in which door?
And if memory serves, and we can check, checking the flow chart, it looks like there's actually not even going to be an actual option here anyhow, so I'll just go ahead and move through this by clicking, because it's just gonna push us towards one of them no matter what, I would assume. Probably on the basis of who all got betrayed last time and whatever not. So is this gonna be unique dialogue?
I won't go with Sigma. He betrayed me last time.
Yeah, so that's a little bit new then.
Button, right, Sigma?
Well, yes, but
I don't want to go with Dio. Same
yeah,
reason.
So lots of people are not gonna.
Thanks
blah, blah, blah.
Well, that leaves us with...
No,
Option
we
B,
can't
no.
do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, but I can't trust you, or Phi either. The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I thought you trusted
Not
Phi.
enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in Kay's arms.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyoji. Solos can't pair with one another.
Yeah, of course. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trust.
One person who you trust. Alright, trust Clover.
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
I can't tell you. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my
She
partner is
cannot
Sigma.
carry
Are
him.
you sure you want me to take him?
Well, he said he did. Yeah, he said he didn't want to go with me.
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AV room.
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right?
Oh, which I presume puts her with Dio.
That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's
Which
no way in
she
hell
is.
I'm going to let that happen.
All right.
Who
Well,
do you
this
wanna pair up
still
with?
really
Isn't
isn't
it
helping
obvious?
then.
Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time? If Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
Why? What does it matter? Yeah, she'll probably betray his ally, but he's got more than enough points to get by that.
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to...
Alice and Dio's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate-on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, doesn't it?
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is all right with that.
Alright, so that's all but two then. Yeah, no one objected. Kept my mouth shut. Just as Alice said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. If that happened, he'd make a great opponent. I'd choose ally, of course, but it'd be good to not have to worry about him choosing betray.
All right.
Wait, what
Two in
about
favor.
me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at him, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine.
10 seconds.
Hurry, Clover. The door's closing.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. Got a good grip on Quark and nodded to Tenmyoji and took off to the door. Softly and said, empty voice in the announcer echoed in my ear. Oh, so actually, I thought Alice was going to make a play, but no. She's actually letting this happen. Okay. Bit odd. Well, a bit odd that they bothered hyping that up, considering they weren't going to do anything with it, but whatever. Alright, so once again, this will be a brand new puzzle, because they have so many extra puzzles down here in order to accommodate this.
Well,
Yeah, so
but
no,
it
it is
looks
not.
like they're all locked.
What's this thing?
Can you pull the... Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I can take...
Really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
I mean, like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall.
Alright, that wouldn't change just because
Maybe if
I'm
I
doing
had,
it then.
like a piece of...
You
then
might be
you
a
do
little
it.
paranoid. Fine. Yep, which opens one of the doors. Alright, and what will the treatment center, you say? Is that the one with the cryopods? Curious, because
now.
yeah, we've not gotten to do the
Only
puzzle
one
in
of
there
the doors
before,
open.
so it's certainly possible.
Do you
Treatment
think
center.
that's some kind of medical thing?
First an infirmary, now this. Why do I keep ending up in these places? Glance over at Quark, sleep on my shoulder. Hey, you know what? We may have
Huh?
lucked out.
What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they've got something that can cure Quark.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least keep him alive, given the cryopods. I don't remember if this is the room where we find the one thing of Soparil. or not Soparil, of the, whatever the treatment medicine was. So at a minimum, we can keep him indefinitely safe in the cryo
It says on the side, treatment pod.
Yep, so I guess it treats people. Maybe it can help Quark. Interesting, but we'll have to complete part of the puzzle to get in the first place. Let's take a look around. Maybe something here will tell us how to unlock the door. Clover nodded, bounced off to examine the room. Lay Quark down just outside the door to the treatment center. Why not on the couch? Knock the other stuff off of it. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Hang on there, little guy. We'll get you fixed up soon. Ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Alright. So, we've actually been in this room before, but never have we ever done the puzzle. So, on that note, that is the wrong button. There we go. Alright. I'll check the plant. Look at these lush green leaves, and more importantly, the weirdness of this base. It's just something stuck in the trunk. Oh, good call. See if I can get it out. It's really in there, stuck on something. Take the whole thing then. Plastic thing could be important. That's right. A healthy plant. Yeah, no, I was gonna say the base was just too weird not to be part of some puzzle. Press the button, why not? Alright, now what's it say? Alright, some sort of game board it looks like that somehow gives you a 4-letter code from the looks of things. All these are in caps, but these two are M and H. What does it stand for, I wonder? So start in the corner, maybe it's a board game, definitely appears. Found an image of a board game, reviewed in the archive. Alright. Couldn't have just been on a piece of paper, had to put it on a screen that we had to push a button to turn on? Weird. Now that's curious. Really ping, really real line. Don't sing in a whisper like that. It's creepy. Just coughing up a hairball or eat a sun. Don't know. It's just a hole there. Need to put something into the hole. So yeah, a lot of that kind of imagery on this floor. So let's see. There. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Aliens! Yeah, pretty sure jellyfish. 3 jellyfish, 2 yellow ones and a purple one, and something weird about the purple one. Is it digesting human flesh? Why would you even think something like that? I don't think it's meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a tile of some sort. Wonder if we can get it out. Perhaps if we have a key for that. Nope. Alright, another plant. So this will be part of our collection, I suppose. Yes, yes, just pick it up like you picked the last one up. Right, here's the door out. Oh, curious. So these are the 2 chips from the trees. Still didn't tell us how we get them out, though. Alright, does the tablet say something? Message on it, 4 pieces for the first password. Yeah, that relates to that game, I guess. 1 piece for the second password. Touch it, the screen changes. 4-digit password, then press enter on the right. Alright, well, we're not getting that alone yet. Need more info. Pieces can mean pieces in the board game. Yep. Don't you remember what it said on the tablet before the screen pass? Yep, 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. Game, you already forgot? Yeah, no, I know. Screen says, alright, blah, blah, blah. I was trying to... No! Shoot. Here we go. Trying to turn this around. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. Board game. Alright, now. No, it doesn't look like there's anything particularly noteworthy on any of its sides, so we'll move on. Binder, what's it got? How to open the pod room door. Instructions, review them in the archive. Sure, why not then? I suppose that's this. 4-digit password, use the hit blow count. What? So that's the H and B. No, it was H and M, I think. Yeah. So no, that doesn't have anything. Just count hints displayed on the screen to figure out what those 4 digits are. And we're in the hit count. Remembering the password, but it's not in the right place. That'll add to your blow count. 10 tries for each password. Oh, hold on. Okay. So this is Mastermind. Okay. 10 tries for each password. It's also 10 tries. The password will reset. Is this related to this then? I presume we will have to check with the... Before you say. Clock. Yeah, what do you mean nothing strange here? Yeah, this is all kinds of strange. It's got no hands, Sigma. Yeah, there we go. And then all the other little things on it. Anyway, number 2. Some weird green glowy thing, which appears to maybe be a switch. And cover right, can't get to it. Okay, so yeah, number 4 and number 1. Shoot, so well, duh. Gonna be that easy. Green thing, figure out a way to get the cover open. Yep, abnormality number 3, hole in the bottom left corner, and then number 4 is the 2 SD card slots. Wait, we can think of that. 2 more points of abnormality. Number 4, other side of the clock, bottom right. Yep. Alright, so actually, yeah, painted red and green, memory cards, and from the thing, save the best for last. Number 5 is about the number 4. Well, yeah, no, specifically that bit. Number 4 on the clock. That number 4 is a 5th abnormality. 5 weird things about the clock. That's worse than I thought. Anyway. Yes, blah, blah, blah. So, we do not have any of the stuff to get open that yet. So, we will do something with this panel. Yeah, of course not. Control panel, middle. Unlock it. Correct 4-digit code. Hit and blow numbers to determine the correct number. For each of the numbers that is A, the correct number, or in the correct place, you'll get a hit. For each of the numbers that is the correct number, but not in the correct place, get a blow, and if you get nothing, then blah, blah, if you guessed wrong 10 times. Alright, not the greatest at Mastermind, but let's see here. Got 10 tries, you say. What is the best route for this? Think. So if I put 4 numbers up, that gives us... Yes, so I think, yeah, I think the first thing we want to check for is getting as many different numbers up there in order to try to... in order to first get 4 in either hit or blow, because that indicates at that point that we've at least gotten all 4 of the correct numbers. So, I guess might as well start 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do a check. Curious. Alright, so that at least is good information. None of any of those numbers are in the first set. So, all of the 4 numbers must be at least from the next set. So, let's go ahead and skip 5. Just see if we can get lucky. Alright, so 3. So that means that 5 is definitely one of them. And of the 4, only one of them wasn't. Alright. And the other information we have is that we have 2 hits with 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try and trash this first page. So I want to mark this down. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make our game board. 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Let's make 2 game boards so that I don't have to write the numbers too small, and we'll divide them with, there we are, 4 lines makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guesses over there, and then we'll have our final 5 guesses over here with 2, 3, 4 lines, and then we'll number them. Guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our first guess, we used 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was Bubkus. Then we used 6, 7, 8, 9, and we'll use red for hit and blue for blow. So that's 2 and a 1. Alright, and what we discerned from that, and so by keeping track of this score, we can always return to this as well. So, as I said before, that definitively means we want to bring 5 in and drop one of these 4 numbers. But, as we do that, we also want to try to ascertain which of these 4 were the 2 hits. So, let's bring in 5 and drop 9. Yeah, and we want to try to do this in such a way that we get as much information as we can, since we only have 10 guesses. So, if we're assuming that 9 was the nothing number, then we're assuming that bringing in 5 in that position could either be a hit or a blow, because again, we know it has to be one of them. So if it's a hit, and say we do, again, 6, 7, 8, then it should yield 3 hit. No, it couldn't. If 9 is not a correct option, and we don't move any of the other numbers, and we move the 5 in, the 5 has to be another blow, because one of the other 3 that didn't move between rounds 2 and 3 was a blow, which means it needed to move, and yet didn't. And because there's only 4 slots, and 2 of them are correct between 6, 7, and 8, again, assuming that 9 is the one that we're taking out, and assuming we're correct about 9 being the one that needed to move, if we take out the one that didn't need to be there, whichever one that is, needs to have moved to swap places with whichever one was actually the blow. So, the best scenario would be that we don't move anything, we swap whichever the incorrect number is out for the 5, which would give us 2 hits and now 2 blows. The worst scenario is that we switch out one of the actual hits. So assuming 9 was potentially the hit, or one of the 2 hits, then 5 could not be, because 9 had been. Which means that the number of hits will only possibly, in that worst scenario, have dropped down to 1. And assuming, well no, and we know the 5 has to be correct. So 5 will now be in an incorrect position, so we will have added a blow, and we will have removed a hit. So yeah, if the score changes to 1 hit, 2 blows, then we know, also just because of just because that's still only 3, we definitely know that we swapped it for a hit, and we can confirm that hit is correct, versus then if we swap it for the 1 blow, the score should remain unchanged. Alright, so unfortunately, with too little information to be specific, we have to make our first shot somewhat blindly then. So, we'll still proceed with 6, 7, 8, 5. Clear. 6, 7, 8, 5, and what does that give us? Okay, so that's 3 hits. That was not supposed to be possible. Wait a minute. So 9 had to have been correct as well then. 9 had to have been the blow because that got moved. Okay. Yeah, I guess that was one of the contingencies I wasn't considering. Okay, so yeah, so this was possible. I was just... yeah, I skipped over it. So what this definitely tells us then is that the 9 was the blow, which doubly is confirmed as the fact that, yeah, so if it wasn't supposed to go there, what was? Well, apparently the 5, because the 5 has just added another hit. So now the one thing that we can absolutely say is that of 6, 7, 8, and 5, we have 3 hits, and I'll not write in a 0, but then I'll use green to mark the 5 with a plus. So the 5 is locked in. The 5 is not only a number of in, it is absolutely in the correct position. However, we also now know that the 9 was also one of the correct numbers. And unfortunately, we also now know then that not only was it a correct number, but that it had to have been switched. It needed to be switched with whatever of 6, 7, or 8 was the incorrect. So I guess once again we just kind of blindly need, because yeah, we now know that of 6, 7, 8, 2 of them are correct, and not just correct numbers, but are also already in the correct positions, so we don't want to move them. We just want to substitute 9 for, and we'll just keep proceeding from the right then, so we'll actually probably not need any more of this. We'll just keep substituting. First we'll substitute for 6, 7, 9, 5. Clear. Which is not it. So then we'll bring the 8 back in and substitute 6, 9, 8, 5. Which is still not it. So then 6 had to have been the wrong thing, which I do need to return. So yeah, as of this one, which means 9, 7, 8, 5. Okay. And we're actually pretty close. So 9, 7, 8, 5. Check. 4 hits. Yep. Alrighty. Did it Sigma? Looks like that was the answer. Phew, that was lucky. No, it wasn't. That was actually probably the most straightforward puzzle I have had to do this so far. Alright, so... Yeah, okay, so none of this was actually any different than that, so they didn't need to give me that as this as well, seeing as how every time I re-entered the game, it did that. Whatever. So this is still the dice game. Hey, wait a minute. No, actually, it wasn't when I clicked the tablet. Screen says the following: 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece... Okay, so no, that is still all that it's telling me. Alright, so again, I still think I need more information for this. Because, yeah, I don't know what M and H mean in this case. Though, based on the fact that it's clockwise and counterclockwise, and you start, well, yeah, you're either starting on T or you're starting on start, not totally sure. But let's assume, so yeah, I need a certain number of M's and H's to know how far I go this way, then come back, yada yada. So yeah, we definitely, this and the tablet are incomplete. We need more information still. Yeah, we need M's and H's. We also need to know what the M's and H's even mean. Alright. These all are set to close at the moment. Okie doke. Alright, can't go any further left than that. This one has a clock thing on it. Set to just a... Well, that's either 7:15 or... It's a little far for 6:15. I think that's meant to be about 7:15. Left, their pods 1, 2, 3. Numbers on. Yep. Also, they got handles. Opening pods up. Yep. And she's not mentioning, yeah, the clock 7. So, yeah, 7:15. Yeah, the 12 is at the top. Yes, of course. None of the others had anything. But, yeah, the clock doesn't have hands yet, anyhow. So, yeah, 7:15 is probably a little bit later. Alright, there's a key in this one. We'll take that. No way of knowing what precisely this is a key to, but we'll find out, I'm sure. Perhaps to here? And it's complete. Please insert activation chip. I suppose the key probably isn't the chip. Cork in one of these. Yep. So yeah, it's not registering that key anyhow. Alright, so that's got little to nothing to do with anything, it would seem. Might as well check the others right quick. Pod 2. Right, this has a key with a different handle and a different key type. This one's got teeth as opposed to the dents. Is there a third? Whoops, kind of key in the third one? No, there isn't. Alright, not gonna bother checking these. No, better. Currently undergoing internal maintenance. Still nothing about that. Undergoing, yeah, alright, so interesting. If that was true in the other timeline, that means the one we put Dio into may have been under internal maintenance and may not have been appropriate for our use. Ew. I'm pretty sure someone came by and killed him, though. Alright, so is Quark not here by the door? Thought we were coming out here to get him. Hello, Quark, where'd you go? Set him down by the door. Oh, right, well, one of the keys is probably to that. The other one maybe is to the clock, I guess? Huh. Well, so much for saying all that bit about getting Quark into there. He does not actually appear to be in the room. Whatever. Alright, let's try this one. Cover, this one looks like a key. Alright, so not this one. Key doesn't fit. Yep. Yeah, I know. The other one. So let's try this one, perhaps. Ah, that's a much better sound. It's open. Oh no, whoop, that just closed it. Guess I'll grab this thing. Ah, that's gonna be the activation chip for the number 1. Okay. Still has no hands. Slots are for, yeah, the memory cards, but not sure how we get them out. Guess we could try investigating it further. Not real good, can't get it out. Yeah, we haven't seen anything like on the floor that we can use to remove them. Perhaps something about this jellyfish though. Back to the key. Chink. There we go. Should be opening this thing. Ah, hello. Second lid. Got a hole in the middle. If you're scared, maybe we can grab the one with the meat in it. It's not meat. Whatever. Let's give it a shot. Ah, hot! This water's really hot. And these bubbles, yeah, it's boiling. Oh wait, no jellyfish could survive in the boiling water. They are aliens! Yeah, we should try to get the purple one to rise up to the top somehow. If we can get it under the right under the hole in the lid, I think I can grab it. Move the 3 jellyfish, clean drain the mouse, or using the arrow keys. Water currents in the tank. What? You are a failure, and we are very disappointed. Okay. Oh, okay. What? Okay, so it's a shifting, sliding puzzle. So, presumably, if I shift it to the right or up, the water currents will immediately take that yellow one up, which means down is the only viable initial move. Probably. Let's see, what does left do? Oh, alright, so that just pushes that there. Up, which, yep, need to reset. So yeah, down's the only move, which now allows us to go right, because otherwise left would just well, no, hold on, maybe, because up there, nope, but then, yeah, would need to go up. Well, no, hold on, could put it down. Nope, but then we'd need to go up. So indeed, no. So let's go and reset. So yeah, down then right. Okay, weird, it only goes that far. Down, then right, then right, then right, then right. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. Alright, artificial jellyfish. No kidding. This is Ellen. Okay. Given a name. Here, take it. Hey, stop it! What if it grabs on my face? Just let's give you a hug. Not even alive. It's a thing man-made, like a toy or something. It's not meat. What is it? Hold on. Pull it out. Circular tile. Can we combine that with the... Nope. Alright. It's human flesh! It's a ceramic tile. Ah, right. Red. Like the picture, which was the other way, wasn't it? There. Alright, now what do you give me? It's perfectly, and... I beg your pardon. Hello, Monsieur Laser. Right. What is it looking at? Let's turn around. Alright. I don't know what we're supposed to make of that. Numbers on each of them. 1, 2, 3, Alright, perhaps we bring those down, I guess? Otherwise, I don't know how we're supposed to interact with the laser. Alright, over here. And... oh, no, that's not... okay, I guess we can open this. Which... don't see anything interesting here. Look up. Yep, the cover. I don't know how to tell you this, Clover, but I don't know how. There we go. Interesting. What does it mean? Lasers added stuff to the time. Okay, I hadn't even looked there before. Okay. So I see. Previously it had said like 11:1 or something. So now it's 00:15. So 12:15 basically. Okay. Still doesn't help. We don't have hands for the clock. Was there stuff on the top of each of these? Oh, there was. Well, not all of them. Okay, crying out loud. Hands are pointing to 620. Okay. So we've got 3 times now. Minutes and hours, I presume? Okay, that could be it, That doesn't give us a number, though. This gives us letters. And we only have 3, not 4. What does it mean? What does it mean? I'll leave that for now. See if this accepts it. Color changed. Message on the screen. For use system must be initialized. Perform the following tests. 1. Treat vegetation. Freeze vegetation. Until tests are complete, pod will not function with human occupant. Alright. So that's why it wouldn't let us put him in just yet. Treating and freezing a plant. Freezing. We don't have a choice, do we? Gotta follow the instructions. Time to sit around. I guess treat the withered to begin with. Before we put that in there, let's check the upper part. Yep, this one's clear. So that's why they put that on the outside on this one. Withered plant. Now we close it. Identifying subject done, diagnosing subject done, initializing treatment cycle. So yeah, the reason why for this first one the clock is on the outside, excuse me, is Because once we complete this puzzle, we won't be able to get to the inside where the others we will. Hey, what is this? The plant was practically dead a minute ago. Don't need this plant anymore. He's done a good job. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you. Cha-ching. And then put you down for freezing, I presume. Diagnosing freeze cycle. Access complete. My goodness. These are all crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. Nice job, Clover. And they're basically shards of glass now that need to be cleaned up before we put anybody in there. And another of these. Alright, so we're able to put cork in. Hang on. There we go. Sleeping pretty hard. Never think he's sick. Sleep real strong. Shut the lid, and then we should probably lock it. Well, yeah. Subject done. Diagnosing subject done. Signaling market scared. Beginning treatment. Screen. Readout of design, blah blah blah. You know, look normal. What a relief. Wait. So that's radical 6. System is not equipped to treat radical 6. Can alleviate symptoms. Cannot cure infection. What's the point of putting him in here? I think there was no point. After all, it says it can alleviate the symptoms. Hold on, let's keep looking. It says more. This is inducing a cold sleep state. Cold sleep state freezes subject with CAS, preserving cellular structure during cold sleep state. Body functions are suspended, preventing viral spread. Yeah, probably should. Well, although we should probably get the willingness of his guardian first. Need a guy here and tell everyone else about this. Just how to do. Put him in cold sleep. Activate function. No. What if I got smashed like the plant? No, it is. Yeah. Not without consulting Tenmyoji first. Alright. So, on that basis, we now have the things that'll go in. So, we need to erase this and write down these 3 times, because presumably the hands will appear and we'll need to use that to somehow get the numbers we want. So, 715. Beep, beep. 15. Can we just jump right to that one? Oh, hold on. It's back and then jump to this one. Can I see it from here? Yes, I can. It is. What is that? 6 something? 620. Finally, whoop, wrong button. And then back again. Switch over to this one. Raise it up. Oh, 15. Oops. Alright, let's put the memory cards in, see what that does to the clock. Though, again, I'm presuming that it will add hands to it, which will somehow allow us to input these times and get some output of numbers of some sort. Put the green one in there. Yep, adds one of them. 5 passed, and... Ah! Or maybe this is just the 4th. Okay. Do it again. There's another hand. Ah, and then this is number 4. That's why it's number 4. Okay, so it's like an hour hand. It's pointing to 4. Back. So, yeah. 4... What is it? Yeah, so 405. Okay, wait a minute. So there's a couple ways this could go. The archive say again. So, minute hands clockwise, hour hands counterclockwise. Okay, and it's a number of times. So, let's bring up the memo on top of this. 7:15. And from left to right, it does seem to indicate maybe we do the minutes first. I guess we can get both of them just to be safe. So let's start with minutes. So assume we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 would be Y. So do we take the Y? Let's get all three. So it's either Y, comma, and then R would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Y, comma, S. Or if it's hours, then minutes, then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, P, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And then 620 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A. Or 1, 2, 3, 6. J. No, wait, hours back. Ugh. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. S. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 S. I was curious. 0, 15 is 1, 2. Alright, so hold on. 15 will be the same thing again, which was Y. And 0 would also be Y. Or it will be T, comma, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, 15 would still be Y. Alright, so either YY or TY in the third spot, so I should have written those a bit lower, but whatever. And then 405 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C 4 CO or 1, 2, 3, 4 U 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 O. I don't think this makes any sense. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second. 4-digit. Right, these are letters. So presumably, this is not looking for my pairs. It's looking for whatever the second one is of any of these. So it is either, if we assume that it wanted minute, then hour, then it's SAYO. No. So perhaps it was indeed wanting you to do hour, then minute, just counter, then clockwise. So KSYO. No. It's possible I did the count wrong. Maybe you're supposed to start on start rather than on... Whoop, nope, not examine. I forgot. I forgot. Apparently clicked on that. Here we go. There, bring up the archive, the illustration. So perhaps 1 is on T, in which case let's erase all this. Let's see how we are just looking for a single letter each time. It's still odd that it lists the minutes before hours, so we'll still get both, but we'll list them. The one where you start with minutes, then the one where you start with hours, and assume we start on T with 1. So let's assume this is 15:07. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PA. 15 got us to... Well, I don't remember. Well, it had been Y, so I think it's S, but we'll check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. And then 0, so S. Or, well, no, right, we're still going down. Oh, so this is looking to end up being the password of pass. Are you serious? And then 405, so 1, 2, 3... No, 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. T. No, that's passed. Alright, that actually still sounds like a possible, legitimate one. Honestly, yeah, that sounds legitimate enough. Let's go ahead and try it. Not sure how it wants me to get... Alright, so yes, that was one of them. Good job. Logged in. Look at the screen. This is password for the safe, so it should be the regular. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, then back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then keep from here then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, then back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well that's at least a word. Pour. And that would explain what the one token bit meant. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. That took kind of frustratingly long. Yep, look, new password. So we'll do this one first. Moon, sun, star. Got it. Exit the room. Moon, sun, star. I'll look up whatever the other one had been. Moon, sun, star. There's our secret file. Now, hello archive. What? This is the regular. Alright, here we go. Safe treatments there. So it's moon, sun, sun. Moon, sun, sun. Back down. Moon, sun, sun. Alright, goodness gracious. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... Okay, an injection gun. Wait a minute. And is that... and what's in it? Is that the medicine? Sure, I think that depends on what's in the vial there. Neostigmine. So it wasn't... So they didn't just find this in this room stored. They found it in the safe. They failed to mention that the last time. Curious. Alright, does that mean something? Let me see it. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. No good. Can't remember. I don't think it's bad, though. Nope. Of course not. So me hang on to this. Sure it's not dangerous? What would you do if it was? Alright, trust you. You don't seem like a bad person. Thanks. How about I let you take me on a date sometime? If we get out of here in one piece. Moving on. Bunch of stuff. First we've got... Yep, map. Always find that. And then... Yep, key cards to the next Ambidex room, and more importantly, what is that? Yeah, well, there's not much point in giving it to him. I'll hang on to it for now. Okay, what's the next? Piece of paper, something written on it. Game rules for you, not voting. Uh-oh. One person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. So not only that, but this bit of information, something's really screwy here. This bit of information, which is really only super pertinent to Quark, is found in the treatment room alongside the syringe. There's some meaning here, but I don't know that I have enough clues yet to piece it together. This is in this one. Yeah, but one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. So I think... Yeah, which means, yeah, Clover can go in and it'll be fine, so yeah. Of course, first we gotta get out of this room, and, because, yep, last thing in the safe is the key to the exit. Alright. I'll go ahead and go put this in the door, but then as it tells us that we have gotten out, and as it transitions us into our next story mode, we will be calling this episode here. Proceeding next time onto the... what I assume will be a fairly rapid conclusion to this chain of events, as it's gotta, I mean, things are only going to get somewhat less pleasant.
An Ambidex gate has...
Wow, that is the earliest that has happened yet. But, again, I should be saving that reaction, and we will be saving the rest of what happens next for next time. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you then.